Hi guys, thanks a lot. Time for the talk. So next up we've got Tamzin Byrne. So she's currently working in Science in Public and also with the Cambridge Youth Network and a whole range of which she'll tell you about. She's going to give us a bit of an idea about how you can leverage connections and collaborations within the Cambridge.
Right, so those of you who met me tonight, my phrase of the day is that I wear many hats, which is true. My badge tonight says Cambridge Rare Disease Network. We're a new charity in Cambridge. It's all about bringing people together, patient groups, researchers, clinicians, people from industry, business, policy, government, the whole bunch. Bring them together, get them to talk about these unmet needs in rare diseases. But my day job is working in a business support program at the Judge Business School. And the reason that I came to Cambridge was to work in 2 rare disease startups. So I guess you might be able to tell from my accent that I'm not from around here. And I remember as a kid thinking, wow, Cambridge, what a super amazing place. It was terrifyingly wonderful. I would love to be there someday. And all of a sudden I found myself here. And I'm cycling along past King's College and I'm thinking, wow, that's a very large brick wall. How does one get inside there? And I've been very fortunate since arriving here to meet some of the most powerful networkers that I think I've ever met. And to have the benefit of events like this. So I thought I would share a couple of examples of people that I've worked with and the collaborations that they've managed to leverage and the introductions that they've given me into the university. So my first role when I got to Cambridge a year ago was to work with a small startup called Gene Advisor. And that was formed to make it easier for clinicians to order genetic tests from accredited laboratories. It was founded by 2 postdocs who'd met at Cambridge working in biology and studying the epigenetics of rare diseases. And they'd seen that when clinicians want to order genetic tests, they didn't have access to the widest range. They didn't know what was available. And when they would try to find out, that would involve a lot of phone calls, maybe sending some faxes, and they thought, clearly there's a better way we can do this. But being 2 people from a research background, they didn't know how to start a business. So what they did was got together, Helena, Alex and Robert Stronich, and they went to a bunch of different business activities within the university. So there's all sorts of stuff like the Cure Awards, Enterprise Wise for Women in Science and Engineering, all these little networking groups, events like this that you can go to and you can meet people at. Through that, they refined their idea and they decided that they needed to conduct a feasibility study. So they went into Addenbrooke's and they met the people who run the genetic testing centre there, and that partnership allowed them to design a service that meets the needs of clinicians. Still they needed more support. So they went back to the university and joined a program called Accelerate Cambridge, which is not just for people from the university. I think that's what people often don't understand. But it is based within the Judge Business School, and it's all about giving people with business ideas access to mentors and support and training. And they run a series of different programs through the year, a series of different events that you can go to, and they offer you introductions to a really wide range of different people. So through that network and through the Social Incubator East, which I'm a part of, very similar business support program, but for businesses with a social mission, also now part of the Judge Business School, they came up with a product, which is where I came in. The final example that I want to share from Gene Advisor is that last summer they realised that they needed to do some market research and they needed to develop their communications a bit better. So they got some funding from the Santander Trust, which offers internships to recent graduates of universities and current students at universities to help small and medium enterprises pay for a summer intern. Which any of the young people in the room will know is a really great thing to be able to actually afford your rent over the summer when you're getting experience. So with all of these connections, these 2 people, these 2 postdocs, ended up creating a service which is now launched. Clinicians are ordering these tests now, and we've got 10 more labs in the pipeline. So watch this space, you'll hear more about Gene Advisor in the future. The second example that I want to share, and I'm hoping that I've got time, is a project that we're working on at the Cambridge Rare Disease Network. So, being a small charity and being a bunch of volunteers had all these big ideas, but we didn't know how to make those ideas a reality. But through Accelerate Cambridge, we were introduced to the Cambridge Consulting Group, which is basically a student-led management consulting agency. So if you have a project that you want looking into, or if you have some ideas that you want explored, you go to the Cambridge Consulting Group. And we asked them to look into the feasibility of a rare disease home nursing service in Cambridge. Now look what your appetite with that. My colleague Joe over here, Joe Balfour, can tell you more about the rare disease home nursing service and the other projects that we've worked on in the charity. So can I, we'll both figure out that.